the line of lost and find. Ended the game in overtime, drawing of a new design, drilling now on earth the mind, looking to the outward, speaking roundabout words, absurd, blurred to the curb, walking along the verb.
Hey everybody, what is happening? East East back with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team content. Today I want to get into the roster changes they made, the lineup I'm running now with the boosts, and basically what we'll be able to get the players up to, so let's jump into that. So the main thing on offense that I was trying to build this team around this time, you know, when I was making my purchases and whatnot, it was catching traffic on these guys. I was looking at the Hopkins card, which was kind of a trick to put into the lineup because he doesn't offer any boosts other than the, just the catching traffic one in itself. So that's which is kind of a bummer on the card. You would hope he would have had like SC or Route Runner would have been just excellent, but I guess the card's already fairly strong as it is though. But that said, what we're gonna do, we'll look at him real quick. At the end of the day, I wanted to make sure every one of my receivers and tight ends, as far as my starting three, had at least 95 catching traffic going in with all that, and I wanted to have good route running. So this guy's providing that. He's hitting the 95 mark. I've always liked the Hopkins cards because I feel he gets some of the best animations in the game. I used to have that hidden that little thing where he played the ball aggressive in the past. I see that's not on any of the cards, but he's definitely a monster. We're up to 98 overall on the Antonio Brown, who will be, I'll probably start him as my one and Hopkins as the slot. And I see here real quick on the Antonio what we got up there: 98 route running and 96 catching traffic. We're up to now, and you see the elusiveness, the spec catch even up to 92, release 92, catch 96. So the guy's a monster. Definitely one of the best receiving cards in the game, especially when you got him juiced up like this. So even Reggie Bush, real quick here, he's got to start for that, but he gets a little bit of perks. Nothing's going to show here, probably not with jumping in real quick, but even he's going to have the catching traffic boosted up, which his was high anyway, something like 86, 88 now. And at quarterback, I am back to McNabb. I feel this is the best value quarterback in the game, bar none. He makes almost pretty much all the throws, and when you've got him at tier 2 of the chain movers, he's going to have the 94 mid with 92 short. The new Aaron Rodgers looks great, and with conductor and all that, and when the price gets a bit more in range, I'll probably make that move and then go from there. But for value-wise, again, for like 180K, you're getting this card, and the 87 speed, and he moves really well. The throw power, the throw on the run's pretty good with the card. So I'm no problem going back to him and saving a little bit of coin. As you notice, we're going to have a lot of these most feared guys. We'll get to that in a second. There's the big addition here. Also change was McCaffrey, who was really a great receiver. His stats with this was like 96 catching traffic, also 97 route running, all this. But he did kind of lack after the catch. He was not a great receiver after that, very stiff and all that. But I wanted to get, because of the boost, and I'm trying to get all these boosts, and I got tier 2 on some of these guys. I ended up going to Andre Johnson here. And you're going to see he's going to have 97 catching traffic now, 92 route running, 94 release, 95 catch, 91 spec. And the guy's a monster, though. He's high strength. He's got better run blocking, which I want out of my number 2. He even got to fight for yards, and high motor stuff like that you want out of like your running backs and stuff, and even your tight ends. So that card, like I say, is interesting to see here. I've got games coming out here of this squad to see how they're doing, and one more receiver, tight end. Ozzy. I ended up having to put in the coin to get the 2 tier there. He's got both of the they got the RR and the SE, so I had to get the limited edition. But as you see there, only 94 catching traffic. What the hell? Alright, so this Ozzy Newsome totally threw me off here. I had to stop for a second because it was showing 94 catching traffic, and I'm like, no, this is the 95 catching traffic squad. But when you pull them up and you look at the back there, it has the 95 there the way it should be, because I've already done this and looked at these cards before, but for some reason it's kind of glitching out right there. But and it's not showing his route at 90. So for some reason it's not showing his tier 2 SE boost on this card. It's whatever. So he's got the 90 route running with 95 catch in traffic, 95 catch, and again he's got that fighting for extra yards and a high motor. You can definitely tell after he catches the ball, the guy is very strong, very strong. He's a tough one to bring down, worth using for sure, even if it's just the base card there. Now, when I want to look into the offensive line here, though, when they first dropped the motivators, I bought Joe Thomas, and then I went and I ended up getting Winston, and then I got some of the legend stuff, the legend guy out here. Either way, I ended up putting a bunch of coin, and I even got Incognito, the 220k or whatever that was. I played like 7, 8. No, sorry, it was like 13 games. I forgot. It was a couple of them were season worth, and I gave up more sacks with those guys just from block shed. You know what I mean? People coming in, releasing them in, than I had with all my other guys before. So you upgrade the line, and they play worse. It's a very weird thing that's in the game. So I've gone back to these guys, some of these budget type guys here. Moai I only built him for 60, so he's okay. But I mean, these guys are getting the job done. Like, I really don't think you have to put a ton of money into the offensive line. It's just an odd thing. I mean, maybe like you say later in the year when everything's just my team's stacked and I've got just money to waste, but. I don't want to make that mistake again, to dump it in there and then I'm not seeing the production now. Maybe if you try to run for 80% of the time, 70%, if you're just very run heavy, maybe you notice a difference. I don't. Like, they all seem to play the same, for the most part, but I notice when your overalls and all that start getting better on the cards, they start playing worse. It could totally just be random luck, whatever it is, nature of it, but I'm getting it done with cheap guys, so I'm just saying you might want to give that a shot. So over here on the defensive side here, I think the big acquisition would be the Sean Taylor for me. The card here, like, I didn't want to get it when it first came out as far as the price goes. Now we've got it up for 97 hit power. Look at that, 93 speed. The speed is excellent. I'll jump on my safeties on occasion. I'm going to use him. The play rec and zone, we would like to see a little bit higher for a card that's rated that high. It's going to keep him from really probably excelling, which you would like to see. But he does have at least the right attributes, and he'll be able to hopefully go around, cause a few more fumbles than I was getting out of my safeties, and mainly intercept the passes though. But that was one of the things, he threw those deep balls in the past. He was always going to get in spot, now jump the guys. So you'd like to see that hopefully with this card. But we'll see how it goes, as far as that is. And now my most feared, when you saw I had most feared on the front end here, was because I'm still carrying these guys on the back. I still got Urlacher. He's now up to 97 with all these boosts. I've got 93 hit power, 93 block shed. I did have the hit power boost for a while, but I really like the mix of having Sean Taylor and some of the others I can get because of the field general and the pick specialists and the big hitters and stuff like that I have at tier 2s. And so again, that card just keeps getting better all the time, and the speed's already great for what it is. I ended up getting perfect just because of that. The boost on that one also. I am kind of like, I could be starting Urlacher over Foster. They're both carrying the same spot. I'm not getting hot hands. Just kind of testing to see if that matters really. And on the other end of it, I know Rex said that they didn't find there's no equalizer code, none of that stuff in the game. I don't know if there really is. I don't really feel like it affects too much, but I'm messing with it if so. So it don't hurt to have a lower overall in some spots when you can get away with it. Superstitious? Sure. But better safe than sorry. That's all I'm saying. If you can get away with it, the most feared lineup does that for me. So, but I'm also getting Urlacher, I'm getting Sue, I'm getting Darius, I'm getting Landon Collins, and even Peters, who's he's down on the depth chart. But these guys are all actually playing in there, making a difference with their boosts. I see Landon Collins. I did for a bit have him powered up even higher because of, with the boosts and all, and that's not showing right either. So for some reason, some of these guys are not necessarily showing right. Landon's got 97 hit power. I have had him up to 99 when I had that Harrison Smith card. I don't know why the stuff's kind of glitching out there and not showing everything correct. But that one again, it's a very good value. You're not going to really do better for the price. 125, 150K. He's going to have when you're running them boosted up. I mean, I got all the speed and all that. The play rec is not great, but on the safeties with both these guys, you see it's not a huge deal. You like to have better zone though for both, and play rec if possible though, but. They're still going to have to go out and make plays and cause turnovers one way or the other. As long as they're doing that and being stout in the run, so far at least when I've played however many games in, head to head, not a lot, maybe like 30 or something like that. And since they've been doing the new rankings, and I'm giving up 25 yards a game on the ground, so you got to have guys out there who can on the back end who can make those tackles and not give up the big ones. Clowney now up to 97 out here. I see again. We'll have to match these guys up. So what's he getting on his power 95 out there, pursuit 98, block shed 99 on Clowney though, play rec 92. I mean, so he's got the only thing that was ever really not good on this card was his stamina, but he's making plays all day, all game. So I'm all right with that card. I mean, I'd like to have a boosted up stamina, sure, but. Yeah, that's what that is. And of course, if you notice through all that, what we're getting extra block shed is from Olivier Vernon. I believe it's say Olivier. But it's 87 on, look at that, strength. So the strength is probably the one attribute on that card that you wish would be higher. But the other stuff, because the 98 block shed with 98 power move and that combination with good speed out there, he's kind of a blend between the 3-4-4-3. Now, if it's in a nickel 2-4-5 and he moves into DT, I'm gonna have to take him out, put like Darius or somebody in that spot. But when he's playing on the edge, the guy is a really good pass rusher, and he's really good against the run for the most part, also because of that block shed being super high. Another great guy whose card is super low right now is Youngblood with these, and again, he's going to have the 93 block shed out there, 91 strength, and he's got really high play rec with the 91 power move. So, and he's got a decent enough speed off the edge also. So this guy makes a lot of plays, and his cards are really cheap. He's even his the 48-hour one is only like 150K, 150 something like that. So a really good card, plays very well. If you're not looking to spend like Ed Too Tall Jones sort of cash. Hendricks out there, excellent off the edge, Barr, so you've seen all those in a sense there. And then we're going to have Emerson out given the +2. He may be like my number 4 guy down the road for a long time. I've been trying to put him at number 1, playing Willie Brown at number 3, and Cromartie at 2, and I've got Antonio here. But I really like him better as my 1. So, but I'm testing on Emerson. Like I say, he might just be the guy I keep in a lineup because I'm going to keep pick specialists on probably all year, and then maybe he'll be my number 4 all year. Always giving that boost, though. Always in a starter role here to give that boost. So, as you know, I mean, you can start some guys, just based as long as they get the same, styles. You can start them underneath the other ones that are already active. So, like I said, that's going to be the lineup, guys. Pretty in depth of that, and I got games coming out real soon, some good stuff, and we're gonna see how this, like I say, this 95 overall catching traffic squad holds up. Are they gonna get catch a high percent of these balls when they're getting banged? When I'm throwing in these deeper ends and stuff like that, 20, 35 yards, and then they're getting hit with safeties and stuff. I mean, how are they gonna react? Does it make a difference to the squad? So we'll see how that shows on the field real soon, guys.